I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, I brushed my teeth, I lied down, and I started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and I always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know. Then one day, I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room, and I couldn't move for a while. And then the silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And, well, deserved, I guess. I feel like I was caught on the biggest lie of the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes and letters and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kind of scared of them, and I can't even argue with them. But today, well, still too scared to tell me. Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly, but it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough just to realise that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Dots. Fine. Close your eyes. I just got called You're Not Even Trying. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. An awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally. So this is similar to like the art style in the first one. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. Is this Red? You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. He then takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him, confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He is so young, yet already coming at me with questions like this. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness and silence. He's a wacko, and his name is stupid. Are we going or what? You can go, I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca pulls on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. And, on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took longer than it should. So they've reversed roles. After reaching the store, we were greeted by a sign. Is that Russian? Oh, We're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. Ah, and what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says, "We're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Huh? Oh, yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realised that we were lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell the milk. Maybe you should ask somebody for directions? Sure. Hey, wait up. Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently towards one of the store's few customers. The person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I can't hear neither the second part of the question, nor the reply he gets. But my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry toward them. So they switched roles. She is, like, being the red text, and he is being her. Is he yours? The customer talks to me and speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes popped. He's also shaking. So it's basically what happened. Only when we turn the corner, Tresca calms down. What was that? I got so scared. He said, "What?" No, not again. Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy, and I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean, sniff. Who, me? Tresca pushes me away and runs off. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you, move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side as a long queue is formed. After Tresca, I squeeze through toward him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him at home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is a retard too. Nice. But you heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier of much higher value than needed, even counting all the stupid fees. I then grab the bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Tresca. My son? Spent the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right, forward toward the gas station, where Tresca finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know, he turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes. Ooh. Hello? So that's kind of what happened in the last game. And this is the same imagery of the void. Oh, and that's the end. I still don't quite understand it. Yeah, I still don't quite understand what's going on. I'm going to turn my headphones down because that's loud as shit. I probably have shouted the entire time I've been playing this game because this game is so loud, but I really like the sound design. It's so trippy and weird and cool. Visuals by Ghost Funeral. Good job. Nice name. Very cool. So yeah, that was Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk, and I'm sure there's many secrets to be found in that game. Many things to look at. I want to have a look at this this achievement I got. You're not even trying. What is that one? You won't get it. You're not even trying. Good night. First death. Oh. What do I need? What does that mean though? It doesn't tell me what it is. Well, there's 7 other achievements, so I'm sure there's so many secrets that it's not a joke. But as playing on like a story progression, because obviously I've been playing for an hour and a half, so I'm probably not going to do the secrets now. I'll probably do them in my own time, and you should too. Check out the games, they're really wicked. They're dead cheap. They were really interesting. So, yeah, I'm going to quit the game because it's a noise making. But yeah, they were really interesting games. I really liked them. I thought they were very stylized, very artsy. That's very cool. I enjoy the chaos of it. It's confusing, but in like the correct level. Like, you're so confused because you don't know what's going on with this girl, but also you're kind of like, well, my impression was that the red text is one side of her brain or her decision making, and then the purple text obviously being her, being the other side. And in the first game, I kind of thought that Reader, the person that stepped out, was like a separate thing, still within the same cranium. But this one was different. Tresca was interesting because it was the thing that happened was the thing that happened in the store. So in the first game, we saw what happened in the store through her eyes, and then the store this time around, it was like she was me and Tresca was her. So everything she was going through in that store, you know, when we're telling her to pay for the milk, you know, take it to the cash register, go and find it, where is it, you know, pulling him away from the guy who said oh the whole time, like, because it's like she doesn't understand it, and everything is put through this weird lens. This, I guess it's a psychosis, isn't it? It's a lens of psychosis. So I'm hoping that this recorded perfectly fine, because they're really interesting games. I don't want to have to redo it, if I'm honest, because I think the initial reaction, the second time you play it, you don't have the same. So yeah, I hope they recorded okay. I'm going to rewatch what I've recorded anyway. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I might split it into part 1, part 2, because it is a long game, but it is a real cool couple of games. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you again soon. Subscribe. Much love. Bye.